Man, that set list was awesome. Xaviersobased is one of those artists where people know the sound, but not really the person. And honestly, that mystery is part of why he blew up. Today I want to talk about Xaviersobased's early life, how he came up, and why both his personality and his music connected so well with Gen Z. What's interesting about Xaviersobased is that there isn't some clean, industry-made origin story. No overnight cosign, no forced narrative. From what's publicly known, he came up the same way a lot of underground artists did. Online, self-made, and intentionally low-key about his personal life. He never built his image around explaining his past or oversharing. He just dropped music and let the people decide. You can tell immediately that Xaviersobased is a product of internet culture, which, you know, it ain't a bad thing. He's not part of the TikTok influencer internet, but more of the SoundCloud, niche, irony-aware internet. His early music feels like it was made by someone who grew up online. Different types of humor, detachment from your normal things, chaotic energy, not caring if anyone really gets it. And for Gen Z, that's relatable. Not gonna lie, this picture reminds me of those old like Blingy photos, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, these ones. In my eyes, it really does fit the niche. I probably could have picked a better one, but this bitch is bad, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Oh god, what the fuck am I doing? Let's get back to business here. What really made people stick with Xaviersobased wasn't just the beats, it was the attitude. He doesn't overshare, he doesn't beg for attention, he doesn't explain himself. That distant, slightly ironic, I don't care but I clearly care energy is very Gen Z-like. In a time where everyone is branding themselves, Xavier felt real because he wasn't. That personality shows up directly in his music. His SoundCloud tracks are distorted, messy, sometimes catchy for no reason, but always confident. It sounds like someone experimenting without worrying about algorithms. Not perfect, not polished, just honest. This is where the music really started to click for a lot of people, especially with his newer album, #Xavier. #Xavier doesn't feel like a victory lap. It feels more like Xavier saying, "This is exactly who I am, take it or leave it." The beats are still raw and distorted, but more intentional. The flows feel looser and more confident. You can hear someone who understands their lane now. Instead of chasing mainstream polish, the album doubles down on the underground sound. It's just sharper. The reason why #Xavier works is because it matches his personality perfectly. It's confident without being flashy, detached without being lazy, and experimental without trying too hard. It sounds like someone who knows they have an audience but doesn't feel the need to explain themselves to anyone. Gen Z didn't connect with Xaviersobased because he sold a dream. They connected because he felt like one of them. Same humor, same detachment, same "I'm here but I'm not forcing anything" attitude. His music feels like it was made inside the culture, not marketed to it. Xavier's early life isn't about some dramatic backstory. It's about being shaped by the internet, underground culture, and the Gen Z mindset. And albums like #Xavier prove that his rise wasn't an accident. If you knew the music but not the person, now you know why the mystery is part of the appeal. Let me know if you want a deeper breakdown of his sound or how he influenced the underground after blowing up. Thanks for watching. I'm out this bitch.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, Charles. Shut the fuck up, you cunt!